Jimmy Anderson's story starts nearly 3 years ago when a drunk driver hit the car he was riding in. Down but not out, Jimmy fought for his life. Now he's using a new tool to give other victims the chance to survive what he did.
It was August 24th in 2010, I believe.
The date is what Jimmy Anderson will never forget.
Literally, the next thing I remember is that loud smack.
A newspaper picture reminds him of everything else.
It is bothersome just because it kind of comes back in dreams.
At a Madison coffee shop, Jimmy's story starts with a 2010 trip to California to celebrate his 24th birthday.
My mom and dad were in the front seat, my little brother and I were in the back.
Then a drunk driver blew a stop sign.
I remember I was hanging upside down and it felt like I was floating.
Jimmy would survive. His family did not. He spent a month in the hospital before being transferred back to Wisconsin in a wheelchair, paralyzed from the waist down. For most people, that would be the end of the story, but not for Jimmy.
I don't have time to be angry. This is the life that's been dealt to me, and I have to do the best with it that I can.
He shares his stories to students, to jailed OWI offenders. Now he's taking it to the web. Using a concept called crowdfunding, Jimmy is raising money for his new nonprofit to fund other victims' unexpected expenses, like wheelchairs and funerals.
It was so difficult, but I was lucky to be able to have friends and my wife's family and my community be able to come together and help. And I don't know if everybody has that, and so I'm hoping through my organization to be able to provide that for people.
A hefty goal that could help a lot of people thanks to one person who's sharing his lesson in survival and advice for drunk drivers.
It's not so much the consequences that would happen to the person who is driving. It's the impact that you could have in somebody else's life.
3 years ago could have been the end of Jimmy Anderson, but now it's just the beginning.
Hopefully through my organization, I can do some good.
Jimmy wants to raise $50,000 for the Victims of Impaired Driving Project. So far, people have donated about $8,400 online. He's got 45 days left to raise the rest, or donors will get their money back. We've put a link on our Channel 3000 Facebook page if you're interested in helping. And when he's not fundraising, Jimmy is working as an attorney with the Department of Justice and taking care of all the pets that he and his wife have.